a blah. Ah! Oh my gosh. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over all of my Florence by Mills products, but what I have encountered throughout the whole month of using everything in the line. So a couple of the questions that I wanted to ask and give you guys some answers to is how much product that I actually used up using this whole skincare line and makeup through a month. Did I notice any differences in my skin? I'm going to ask you guys if you notice any differences in my skin from a month ago to now, and just kind of overall thoughts of everything. So if you guys have been keeping up with all of my Florence by Mills videos, pretty much all of the Florence by Mills products are all going to be balancing for your skin with antioxidants and just kind of maintaining the hydration and oil levels in your skin so that it's not crazy. And I do have combination skin where my T-zone gets a little oily, and I do tend to have breakouts and blackheads and enlarged pores. So that's my little background of my skin. Now, I first wanted to go through some of the products and their usage. So I definitely have used the most of the Magic Micellar Cleansing Gel. As you can tell, this is pretty much halfway gone. It was just about at the top when I first got it, and I blame that mostly because I wear a lot of makeup, and I tend to wear makeup just about every single day except for like a skincare day like today is. But I do wear a lot of makeup, and sometimes when I film multiple videos a day, I do take my makeup off twice a day. So in all honesty, even though this is halfway full and I have used this up a ton, I do think that for the price and for what it does, it's definitely a recommend. And if you guys haven't seen my rated video, I go through and I kind of rate all of the products from like what I'm not really interested in and what I am interested in. So I'll have that linked in the cards for you guys. And then something that I haven't really used a lot of is the face scrub. I can still feel that there is a lot in there. I thought about cutting these open to show you guys how much product was actually in there, but I don't really want to waste product and packaging for that. But judging by what it feels like, I definitely haven't used that much. I've used the face scrub probably twice a week on the days where I'm doing the face mask and the peel pads. This is definitely not, and even if I do use it, I only use about a dime sized amount and focus it mainly just in my T-zone. So I definitely don't use a lot of this one. So if you love scrubs, don't want to use a lot of it, want it to last long, definitely recommend this one. The next two things is the moisturizer and the eye cream. I've used these just about the same amount, and I want to say, judging by how these both feel, I've used about 1/3 of it. So I want to say it's about right here. It's definitely not halfway yet, mostly because I think I use less in the morning than I do at night. But I think if I use the same amount morning and night, then it would probably be at the halfway mark. That's how these are looking. So 1/3 for a month. The next thing are the whales. So with the whales, I probably use these oh my gosh. So with the whales, I've used these about 4 to 5 times. Like I said in my other videos, I've been kind of hoarding these because they are expensive and they are nice. So I've been saving these on days where I really feel like I really need them underneath my eyes. But as you can tell, you can really tell like how much product is just at the bottom there before I let it. These are slimy, and there are a lot of these. So if you don't use these every single day and you use these like once a week like I've been doing, these will last you for a while, and I'm gonna get my $35 out of these. The next thing is the Clean Magic Face Wash. This one I want to say is about the same as the Micellar cleanser, maybe even a little bit lower than that, because even on days when I don't wear makeup, I use this morning and night So this is probably my most used product just because I wash my face every single morning, every single night. So from feeling it around, it's around this area of where the product is from where I can tell. So this one, definitely the most used product aside from the Micellar Gel. And then we have the next thing, which is the Zero Chill Face Mist. Now this is pretty full, so I think I really put a good dent in this face mist. I have used this just about every day, if not every other day, and I normally spray about 5 sprays every time I use this. So if you love sprays and you use this just about every day, I want to say you could get about 2.5 months use out of this, and it's not that expensive. And if you love rose mist, I think this is a really good deal. I didn't really notice a ton of difference with this product, but I really wanted to, so I really consistently tried to use this, and I would use it every other day to see if like there's anything. But the most difference in this is definitely the kind of aromatherapy that you get with the smells. It really helps you to like calm down, clear your head, and also it gives you a really nice glow to your skin. So if you like that dewy glow within look, I think this is a really good mist. The next two things are the makeup items. You're not really gonna tell how much I've used, but you can kind of tell from the top there, and you can't tell at all with a concealer. But I've used these a fair amount of time throughout this month because I really wanted to try and use this and see what it was going to do with my skin. But judging from like kind of moving it around and not from the stuff being on the top, I want to say I've only used just a teensy little bit of each, so these are probably going to go a pretty long way. And then we have the cream blushes. Mine's is a little bit sweaty because I've had a little fluctuation with my air conditioning where it got kind of hot and then it kind of cooled down, so there is some sweat droplets on the blush. But these things are gonna last you forever because a little bit goes a long way, and even if you use them on your cheeks and your lips, you're gonna have these for so long. The next thing are the Glow Wipe treatment pads, if I can get them open. So I tried counting these, and from counting them, there's about 18 left, and there's 30 pads in here. So that's about 12, well that is 12 pads that I've used out of the 30-ish days of the month. But with using these, the biggest issue that I have with these is that the product, there's not that much liquid product in the actual pads. So with using these, the more I use them, the more soaked like the bottom ones are, and I keep having to like flip the container over to flush the liquid treatment into the pads. But I wish if they made these again to make the container a bit smaller and a little bit easier for the pads to soak in the product. Like, let me grab this one towards the bottom because hopefully you can kind of see. Let me put it up again. Maybe you can see up against this, but you can tell like this whole bottom of the pad where it's more white, it doesn't have any of the treatment in it, so it's a little bit difficult to use these, in all honesty. I do like them for maintaining that like exfoliation and help your enlarged pores and blackheads and all of that stuff, but I just wish they were a little bit more moisturized. And lastly is the face mask. I accidentally had this tipped on its side for a little bit, but I've used this face mask at least once a week. I'm gonna try and get it to where I can show you guys. And honestly, it's only, I want to say, a third of the way down. So honestly, if you use this more than once a week, I still think you could get an honest like 2 to 3 solid months of using this. Because even if I increase it, it would only be like halfway through. It is a little bit messy to work with, but it peels off every single time. Every single time that I use this, it peels off all in one go, which is so awesome. And This was pretty full when I first got this. If you guys watched my unboxing video, it was so full that it was like connected to the top and I had to sit there and wait for it to kind of calm itself down. But I'm honestly pretty shocked by like how much I've used of this, and it's not entirely halfway yet. And then I'm not gonna go through the lip glosses because I literally just got the lip glosses like last week, so I'm not gonna go through those. But now let's go through my skin experiences. The main thing that I've noticed with my skin with only using Florence is that I've definitely noticed a huge difference with my combo skin. I don't have a lot of that oil coming throughout the day around my nose right here and on like all right here that gets like the weirdest throughout the day, and then sometimes I'll get a bit of oil come through on my forehead, but overall it's been pretty balanced. I haven't had a lot of dry skin issues or really oily parts that I've been struggling to combat. It's really made it super balanced. Now I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can kind of see what I'm talking about in this next one, and I'm gonna stay on one side so I can kind of insert some pictures for you guys to see compared to what I'm about to show you. So I haven't noticed a lot of change in my pores, but the biggest change that I've noticed is that I feel like my blackheads are a lot lighter. They're not as dark and noticeable, especially on like the bridge of my nose. It is a bit more noticeable in like the cracks of my nose, but it's not as bad as it used to be. And I probably do have some differences with my actual pore size, especially with this one that is a bit frustrating to get rid of. It is one of my little spots where I continuously pick at it because it gets stuff clogged in there. Those would be my main differences. I didn't have a lot of breakouts. I do break out when traveling, and I only had 2 breakouts with traveling both times throughout this month, so that's pretty good. It did help to calm everything down and heal it before it was a big issue. But overall, those are probably my most noticeable difference. You can see for yourself if there was any really noticeable differences in my skin. But that's about all the questions that I wanted to address with this video. My next monthly skincare regimen is going to be with Good Molecules. I got a ton of stuff from Good Molecules, and I have a customized skincare routine for more combo skin. So if you guys want me to do another video like this with the Good Molecules product, please let me know down in the comments and I'll be sure to track my progress with this. I will still be using a little bit of the Florence product. I'm no longer restricted to the month test of Florence by Mills. That is all for this video today. If you like this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. If you had any other questions that I didn't address in this video, please leave it down in the comments and I'll answer your question to the best of my ability. And if you want to watch more videos, I'll have my last Florence by Mills video right here, and this video will be randomly selected for you by YouTube, and my face will be right here, and you click on it and subscribe to my channel.